Back home to my baby! Hello again on another commentary series, at least until I feel like not doing it, probably. I don't know if I'll actually get this whole game again, but there is something I want to try again, at least start again. And that is the apocalyptic. I do have another one, but I want an apocalyptic difficulty. Not definitive, but slightly turn that back up. Oh, I didn't play with the. Oh, we'll see how it goes. I don't think the music will be as loud over me as Genesis had been, but we'll see. But apocalyptic difficulty on most Darksiders games is usually the second.
There can be no life without order. Good, evil, darkness, light. There must be balance in the universe. Such is the decree of the Charred Council, an ancient body charged by the Creator to preserve the very fabric of existence. But the balance has been broken. Even now, Earth smolders in ruin, fallen to the demon lords, and the Destroyer carves a new kingdom amongst his mighty chosen. Some say the Horseman War triggered the apocalypse, that he rode to Earth unbidden and doomed all of mankind. But what of the other horsemen, fearless enforcers of the Council's will? What of fury, strife, and death? To know those names, you must first know another. Nephilim, cursed union of angel and demon. The Nephilim, countless realms to the sword, and burned them to ash. But 4 amongst them grew weary of the slaughter, and feared their conquest would imperil the balance. And so a truce was made. The 4 would serve the Council in exchange for unimaginable power. Thus were the dreaded horsemen formed, and the riders' first task was to purge their own brethren from creation, to annihilate the Nephilim and destroy their souls. Let us now cast our gaze to one amongst the 4, not War, who lies chained at the Council's feet, professing his innocence, but one who would save his brother above all else. He has many names: Kinslayer, Executioner, Death.
It's not done yet. One of my favorite Darksiders.
To bargain for war's freedom, Death swore that he would resurrect humanity. But he knew not how this might be done. And so Death rode forth into the icy veil to find the Keeper of Secrets.
As I was saying, as we get to listen to my favorite definitely one of my favorite soundtracks, and favorite soundtrack probably of this game, or at least one of them. Apocalyptic difficulty is not the highest difficulty, but pretty difficult. All enemies hit harder, and easy to die. I've nearly completed apocalyptic mode on I did complete it on the first Darksiders. I did not get to complete it, but I was close on this one. I was close on Darksiders 3, and Darksiders Genesis apocalyptic difficulty I'm actually terrified to try to do. Let's sit here and listen to this for a second. But it's been a while since I played this. I don't think I've forgotten everything. My mind probably has a better remembering how everything works in this game than trying to go back to Darksiders Genesis and being like, I don't remember how any of this worked. But we're in a tutorial, so again. Dodging. Oh, yeah, if you lock on, you'll get that health bar. Basically, definitely why I love this game. Definitely love Death to Death. But he's also faster than War. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. There we go. Gotta remember that. So inventory. This is a RPG game. So for apocalyptic, we're gonna have to definitely work on building defense and everything else. But you can definitely play this game however you want. Okay, got everything there. Did it again. I gotta remember. Darksiders 3, you could use like the, I don't remember what it's called. The touchpad. But Darksiders 2, for the inventory, is the options button, and that's gonna probably throw me off for a little bit, so. I haven't played Darksiders 3 for a while either. Yes, I equipped the hammer, which is not, I'm not gonna stick with long. I actually hate hammers. I prefer fast. Death is fast. Hopefully, I guess we'll see after the first video, but hopefully my voice is coming out well enough so you can hear me over here. So, fun with that is you can have so many combos. Don't want the axe either. These are health potions. For apocalyptic difficulty, if you get hit a lot, well, you're gonna definitely need them, but if you ever needed to, that first chest is usually just a nice... I didn't want that. Way to get free health right away, especially because later it's not going to be as easy to grab. Again, health. Yeah, see, and it will tell you what's stronger or not for you, what you already have. This is a pretty big inventory. We can sell it later, but don't worry about too much. I don't usually always sell all my stuff either. Eventually just get to the point that you don't necessarily need to buy everything, you just still probably pick up a lot of strong stuff just as you get further in the game. So oh, I am really getting lucky with the health. This does not have that often. But the game is randomized, obviously, when it comes to certain drops and stuff, so your playthrough might not be the same twice in a row on what you got when, unless we specifically know where something is. Hammers. And an axe. Which I'm not gonna use. Obviously, if you kill enough things, you'll gather experience points. There's a skill tree. If you did it again. If you didn't see it, this is the skill tree when you get the skill points. The Harbinger and Necromancer side. And there's... I use things from both sides of the tree, so... that's what I mostly aim for. Got our first mini boss here. I love the music these days. Just like Darksiders. It'll remind you several times to dodge. What they say is I don't dodge. Just stand there, that's fine. I was tripping. I'm sitting here pressing square to dodge. It's not. I'm not sure what I'm thinking of there. The Darksiders Genesis was classified as Darksiders. Don't worry though, I'm not gonna die. I don't think I've died so much bigger than the first time, even on the first mode. Didn't give me anything? Except for coins? Okay. Not sure what the difference between those two are. I know one of them, you only have one life, so if you die, you have to start the whole game over, which just sucks. As for, like, Apocalyptic, you still get that difficulty, but again, you can die as many times as you want. Or not like necessarily want, but you'll die as many times as you can, and you don't have to fear having to start the game over. I could try that with my stupidity if it would count. I'm not sure if it would or not. Would be me falling off a cliff. Like sometimes that happens in this level for me. Not often, but it does. So if that counts, well, my game would be over as fact after I fell off a cliff once. Probably. I don't know. Take that. I guess you guys are generously giving it to me. think I've ever realized this guy was here. Well, see what I mean? Falling off the cliff. Don't do that. Which counts as an environmental death, by the way. Falling off a cliff, but it doesn't necessarily Oh, I got lucky there. I was just waiting to fall off that cliff, man. I think I gotta go down. Yeah, this is the one you gotta go down and go around. I got lucky. But like, for an official game death, I don't think you can not actually die up falling off a cliff, even if your health is nothing. So, yeah. Or at least no Darksiders game does that. You can be like, have nothing for health left and you will not die by falling off a cliff. You'll die by getting killed by something. Okay, I'm trying to remember if I had to, yeah, I had to go up here. Yeah, it's coming back, slowly but surely. I've only ran this thing 100 times. This game, yeah, I know. But when you love a game so much, we're here already. I wonder how long that took.
Voices, always voices. Torment without end.
Keeper of secrets, I need your help.
I helped you once before, Horseman. Look at me now. How I cursed that day. How I curse you.
Careful, Crowfather. I'm not here to put you out of your misery. Not yet.
I know why you've come. Your brother, the one called War, he's been imprisoned by the Charred Council and awaits their judgment. For dooming the Earth. For mankind's extinction. Why should I care about your brother's fate?
Because you know the truth. Your secrets can save him.
The Council will condemn War. Strip him of power, let him rot in oblivion. To hide the truth. My secrets cannot prove his innocence, Horseman.
No, but they can help me to erase the crime.
Bring mankind back from extinction. Madness.
If it's madness, who better to show me the way?
Should a way exist, you will find it here.
The Tree of Life. Let me pass.
Not yet. That which you gave me, you will take it back.
In exchange for its secrets, you agreed to keep the amulet.
No. The voices, they curse and threaten without end. They cry to return. You must destroy it!
I cannot.
You annihilated their flesh. Why do you guard their souls?
Open the portal.
You will not pass while I live.
So be it.
Here your brethren are trapped in eternal torment. Do you wish to join them? And what of War? Would you kill your brother to save your precious balance?
He is innocent.
Are you so certain?
First boss fight. And it's basically war. At least every move is kind of amazing. Hey, that's a really good dodge. It will come back. was it? You can't tell that. The thing is, it takes forever to get that stuff, and you can't put it until you can smoke it. And that armor weighs about 112 pounds, so maybe that's come back. So, like, it does not work. Even though that dodge button was L1, I believe, not L1. But I'm not hitting L1 to do that this one because there's some mark on it.
Open the portal. Your secrets die with you, old fool.
My secrets, but not yours.
So that's the intro. On to the next area already. And what I would assume would probably be nowhere than 20 minutes now. Didn't actually look at what
The
time.
uncountable worlds of our universe swirl in an endless abyss. Many worlds ravaged by time or conflict are swallowed by the abyss, returned to the nothingness from which they were formed. But others linger for eternity, on the brink of annihilation, that creation might be balanced with destruction. And in the final moment of battle, death was banished to one such world, in the autumn of its life, yet not far from the edge of darkness. Had death been sent to his doom? That answer would be found in the horseman's future, and in his past.
Be still, horseman. You are wounded.
Don't touch me.
Your arrival here is a bad omen. Yes. Troubles me greatly.
Old one, there's more trouble ahead if you don't start making sense. Where is the tree of life?
Life? This world is dying, lad. Choking on chaos and corruption. We can do little to stop it. Soon, the great tree too shall perish, and with it, the last of my people. Is that not what brought you here, Pale Rider?
I seek the tree. Your chaos and corruption don't concern me.
It seems we do
Dodge right.
You
can't believe I
fight
got-
well, but this corruption can't be beaten with a blade.
Just
Seek
saying.
out the Forge Sister. Ask her about the fire of the mountain. Help her, and she will help you reach the tree. As for me, I must return to my work.
And who are you to command a rider?
I am a maker, older than even the Charred Council. These hands have laid the foundations for many worlds, but that was long ago. And now, they but hardly know the touch of stone.
Are you not curious as to why I seek the tree?
I would not presume to question one of the four, but yes, tell me.
I must restore humanity, to redeem war.
Heaven and hell battle upon the shattered earth. All creation trembles, and at the center of it all stands your brother.
He is innocent.
I never said he wasn't. The tree holds power over life and death. If you would resurrect humanity, then you are headed in the right direction. Be warned. A dark presence dwells now within the tree, and the path is barred by corruption.
You didn't notice that's a tree in the background. So, doubled up.
Death, a bad omen, yet our best hope.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, it's fine. So that's where we're gonna start. I'm gonna get teleport slash though, because that would be helpful. Yeah. I usually
With you
want that
here,
power.
hope is not dead.
So yeah. In various places in Darksiders too. Oh, hello, I didn't know I can go up here. That's awesome. Might actually screenshot of this later. But yeah, you can see that tree in various places throughout this game, but you will never see the entirety of it, even when you're standing under it. It's very hard to see. It's always covered by the
May the
clouds,
makers
and I think that's cool. Oh wait, there was a chest back here. Don't forget to look around, just like in Darksiders Genesis. You never know what you're gonna get. Oh, sorry, did it again. Okay, so those. Okay. There we go. I think that was the only one here. So, unlike Darksiders Genesis, those chests are not like labeled different color-wise or anything. So whatever you get from it is what you get, and it's randomized every time. So you never know.
I have to go alone.
Yeah, can't send my house here. It's a very pretty game though. I love it. Especially this place. It's very gorgeous. It's such... I'm just gonna destroy these pots. Got one. fire pot thing. Word. Potion. Back to you.
The Reaper. It's about time you came. The Makers are dying, and our realm. We few are all that remain.
A warrior's life is never easy, old one.
Aye, not easy, but simple. I always saw my end with blade in hand, a field of enemy dead before me.
And what glorious end awaits you hiding behind these gates?
You cannot fight corruption, nor can you harm it. You can only kill those it has claimed. Every blow I strike against corruption is a blow against my own people. Muse on that, Ryder, before you mark me as a coward.
I can end your troubles, Maker.
Well, you're welcome to try. This blade is more ancient than you, Ryder, and taller to boot.
I will break it, and you, down to size.
So you can... Thane. One round away. There's also a move spender. Oh, it's free, huh?
But that one's my favorite!
But... I don't get any of those until later. Yeah... So, yeah, I don't recommend it at the beginning, but usually... And it still takes a bit, but... You get hit once by him, or your health goes down by like half. Get his health down, then the fight's over.
Have you had enough of old Bess?
So yeah, not strong enough. I'll try again though.
Surprise you're going that far!
Guys will surprise you. I can do it when you're not expecting it, so it's like, oh, well.
Is far from over!
Oh.
No horseman is a match for me.
Oh. Oh, anyway. We'll do that later. But this is the Maker's Forge. Gorgeous place. Statues and everything. If you couldn't tell, or at least the makers are very heavily influenced as giant Vikings, basically. Which is both cool and terrifying. Up here we have Muria.
We've been awaiting your arrival, Horseman. Your shadow has long hovered over this realm.
Many know the Reaper, old one, but I don't know you.
We are the builders of this world, but corruption seethes at its heart and destroys in days what we shaped over eons. Adar does his best to soothe our pain, but our souls yearn for only one comfort: death. We are without hope. Horseman, do you ever doubt your future?
No.
So one like yourself would set out to change a fate that displeases him. That is a long and dangerous path, even for Death himself.
How is that your concern, Shaman?
Only that I am skilled at crafting talismans. If you gather the proper materials and return them to me, I'll make a potent talisman to aid you on your journey.
What do you require?
Stalker's Bone. mordant dew, and carve in stone. It is not a simple charm.
Where can I find them?
Somewhere in the Forge Lands. I rarely leave Tristone, but that pup Khan is always out exploring. He can tell you more, no doubt.
Tell me, Shaman, what is corruption?
I only know what I fear it to be. That corruption is hate given life, and that hate does not come from trees or stones, but from ourselves.
You despair, Old One, and yet raise life from the earth.
I am a shaman, bound to this task even as our days darken. We are as the vines, coming to root, then to flower, and then to decay, dropping seeds upon the dust. A circle everlasting. I cannot stop it, nor can I stop you.
Tell me more about the Tree of Life.
The forest around the tree has been corrupted. It hungers. You cannot reach the tree, not with breath still in you. The path of a brother troubles you. It is your past, but also your future.
If you talk that one, you'll get that.
Stone, wood, iron, these are the gifts of the makers.
So yeah, she has talismans and stuff you can buy from her. But I won't need it right now. I can't afford it anyway. I guess show it. Come here.
There are new talismans for you to browse.
So yeah, that. But the one she makes you is helpful for later. When you get that stuff and you leave the old on and you do that. So that pauldron of the horseman, which is basically Wars that if you've seen him wear, is on his right shoulder. The same one, but you can't put it on until you left back. Right now? Good. On level 2, so all my stuff right there on the 2. Almost on 3. So here. Sorry about this. This is doing random later.
Maker's beard. The rumors are true. A horseman in the Forge Lands. The name's Alia, and that's my brother Valis. We are the keepers of this forge, though I reckon that means less now than once it did.
This is a Maker's Forge?
Nay, the Maker's Forge is lost to us, silenced by the hands of corruption. But in its depths we once crafted the dark towers of hell and the cities of heaven.
Now you make trinkets?
And you, one of the 4, now seek the aid of the Makers? I guess we've all fallen from high places.
I came here seeking the tree, and your elder speaks of fire. What is it?
Aye, the fire of the mountain, the Stonefather's blood. It once flowed into our forge, as did the tears. Both imbued our craft with incredible power, the heart and the soul of stone. But corruption has taken them, and now our forge is silent.
Why does this concern me?
The way to the tree is lost, barred by corruption. You can no more leave this place than we. Restore our forge, and the tree can be reached.
I don't follow your reasoning.
We are makers, not warriors. But we are not without our weapons. Before the forge was lost, we crafted a mighty creature of soul and stone. A colossus to fight this corruption. But to awaken him requires a maker's key. And we need our forge to craft one. Will you help us?
What is this cauldron?
A temple built in the shadow of Stonefather's Peak. There, the fire of the mountain was harnessed and passed into our forge. Ride east of town, ride through the charred pass, and towards the cindery peak of the Stonefather. There, you will find the cauldron.
Man of no words, your brother.
But hardly silent. His voice is the ring of the hammer and the roar of the white flame.
Yes, He works while you talk. I may have need of a blade.
Is your need greater than ours, horseman? I think not. We fight for the survival of our realm and our kin. Prove worthy, and mayhaps we can do business.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck!
There's that. And this is Valis, which that's all he says. The whole game. He never talks. So yeah, this is the beginning of it. You need fire and water for the forge, for a forge. So that's what they're setting us to do. So fun times. I guess I will end this video, and then I'll start a second one. So see you in a little bit.